Hello, and welcome back to the Fly High Podcast. I'm your host, Reese, and I'm joined here with my lazy, very unhelpful co-host, Evan Larson, who just kind of sat here as I troubleshooted everything for about 12 minutes. Thank you very much, Evan.
Commuter, and it wasn't 12 minutes. It was probably 5.
The class started at 12 o'clock.
And you were over there for probably 6-7 minutes.
Like, not even close.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're back. Been a little while, so we got a lot to talk about. Here today, mostly sports because that's the only thing we know how to talk about. And yeah, so Evan, we got a lot of sports topics to go over, from baseball to basketball to some things happening in NFL. I'll let you pick. What do you want to start with today?
Baseball.
We'll start with baseball. Okay, so opening day happened. Today's the 4th, so happened the 27th. A lot of MLB teams playing sports right now. You
don't want to touch up on any local teams?
I was letting you pick, so what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I said baseball.
Yeah,
let's hear your opinion on...
Kobe, this is the Fly High Podcast.
Kobe. Let's hear it. What did you have to say?
Let's have your opinion on the New York Yankees bats. I know that's a...
I don't think... I mean,
a subject that's going around
torpedo
right now.
bats.
They're
called torpedoes, right?
Yeah, I'm actually shocked at the amount of people that call it cheating. So I'm not gonna say it's cheating. I think
it's just innovation.
And part of it is just the fact that I'm annoyed, but I'm less annoyed now that I know that.
The reason why Reese is annoyed is because the Yankees played the Brewers.
Muted. Let me talk. Okay. No. Let me talk. I want my actual reasoning. So why I was annoyed. Okay. And so obviously you really haven't seen these bats before. They're new to the MLB and whatnot. And Brewers played the Yankees in the first series of the season. They gave up 15 home runs. So I was like, oh, well, these new bats must be the reason that they're hitting home runs.
9
and then the Brewers lost 11-1 yesterday to the Royals. And I go, okay, the Yankees bats were not the problem. The Brewers pitching is the problem right now, and they're not scoring runs. They're not scoring runs at all.
Yep.
So I mean it.
Also known as
what?
The Brewers kind of suck right now.
Well, I just said that they're not playing well right now. So I mean, to go back to the bats, I don't love it. I don't hate it. Like, it's just like, I guess it's just weird to me because I feel like if you take a look at the bats, there's a very easy way to counter bats like that.
I don't think it's as easy as what you make it sound, because everyone would have done it already.
What? Well, considering that the Brewers are the only team to have played the Yankees so far this season, that makes literally no sense.
Well, okay, yeah, you play them they played him 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the third time, let's pitch from the outside. Like, I think teams would have figured out the kryptonite by now if there was one. I don't think
it's been 3 days.
Yeah, but they can make adjustments over it.
Well, with that thinking, Cooper Flagg's been playing good all season long. Why haven't people figured out his kryptonite?
Because he's that good of a player?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you literally just proved your own point. You just proved your own point. It's because it's that good. There's no kryptonite to it. You just proved your own point.
Well, let's go back. Let's go to your point that there's 162 games left, so there's plenty of time to be able to figure out. But where I'm thinking here is you take a normal baseball bat, you got the sweet spot closer towards the end of the bat. All the Yankees are doing is moving that sweet spot further in for players that struggle hitting pitches on the inside.
It's like in by an inch. It's not in by a ton. It's like
in.
It's like
it literally changes the curvature of the bat. It's in quite.
But I think I don't know how. Okay, whatever.
So they're moving the bat, but that essentially takes the sweet spot and pushes it down. So if you throw pitches on the inside or the outside part of the plate, I mean, yeah, every now and again you're gonna get a home run, especially at Yankee Stadium. Like Anthony Volpe, he's a player who uses them. He's a righty. He's not gonna, at least at home games, he's not gonna see as much of a problem with that because the Yankees have one of the shortest fields to right field. They have a short porch. It's 300 to right field, so he'll still be able to poke them over there. So I mean, in that sense, it's a little bit of a cheat code. But then again, playing at Yankee Stadium is always a cheat code because it's always 300 there. So, but I think what we're going to notice here is, like, when the Yankees go on the road, we might see Volpe's, soft contact rate go up a little bit more because I'm almost guaranteeing it that pitchers will start, like, they will start to figure out, they will start to throw outside because that's what you have to do. the sweet
I
spot
just
of the
think
bat.
they would have already done it now.
3 games into the MLB
Yes,
season,
they make adjustments.
facing a
do
bat
they not?
facing a bat that you've never seen before.
Yeah, they make adjustments.
Yeah, they make adjustments, but again, 3 games in the MLB season, super early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then how like is it 2 days later or like a day?
So I'm sure one of your points is the 20. Brewers lost 20-9. Guess what? Aaron Judge hit 3 of those home runs. Guess who doesn't use one of those bats? So you can't say,
No.
"Oh, you make the adjustment already." Aaron Judge hit 4 home
No,
runs. And he's
I
using
know.
one home run.
I never was gonna reference that game because I know Aaron Judge had a grand slam along with 2
Okay,
others.
well in the first game the Brewers lost like 3-1 or 2-1. How about that?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the third game. Even after they still lost,
They lost like 12-7 or something like that.
it's still 12 runs.
Yeah, and it's still 7 runs for the Brewers. It's a lot of runs. And guess what? Aaron Judge went yard twice in that game.
Yeah, and who else with the new torpedo bats?
Yeah, Judge Chisholm hit a home run, but I still
Yeah.
don't understand what your point is here. So they're
Might-
gonna figure
you
it out,
might-
but Judge
no,
Chisholm
no,
didn't
no,
home run until
no,
the second
you're
and
not
third
letting me
game.
talk.
Judge Chisholm only
You're
hit
not
one
letting me
home run.
talk. You're not letting me talk. You don't
Okay.
understand my point because you're not letting me talk. Your point is, just throw it to the outside, and it's over. It's done with. But like, if that was the case, I sure think they would have figured it out by now because they're professionals.
Well, when Jazz Chisholm really only performed well at the plate in the end of the second game, beginning of the third game, how much time does that exactly give you to prepare for that? I mean, in my point of view,
A
that's
whole
what
day,
it is.
they take exactly what you're thinking. There's less on the outside, so pitch him outside.
But he hasn't hurt them in the series at all to that point yet.
What do you mean? He's still hitting home runs.
What?
He's still hitting home runs.
He hit 2 home runs in the third game.
In
the third
who
game.
hit him in the first? Because there was
What?
people that hit him in
In
the
the first game of the series?
or the first or second. Those two.
What? Aaron
before.
Judge hit 4 home runs and had like 12 RBIs.
Yeah. So he
Everybody
hit
else
3
was hitting
home
home
runs.
3 home runs, and then he hit
And
2
who
the
hit
next
the
day.
other
The other what?
6 home runs?
Well, I don't know. There's 9 players on that baseball
Yeah,
team.
and they were using the bats.
No, they were. The whole Yankees lineup was not using that bat.
I never said there was a whole Yankees.
You just said that they were using the bats.
Yeah, I'm saying the other people, whoever hit the other 6, like whatever player, some of them were using.
Yeah. I'm really failing to see your point here.
I think you're just being close-minded right now.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
not. I'm absolutely not.
Okay, whatever.
So yeah, the Brewers suck. As of right now, I'm sure they'll pick it up. You want to learn a little fun fact here? 2021, the Braves, they started the season 0-4, and they went on to win the World Series. So I'm still got the optimism. And I think another thing that needs to be taken into account with these bats as well is the Yankees. They're a lot like the Dodgers in the sense that they can go out and buy talent easily. So yes, I think that these torpedo bats are helping these players, but then again, they're already good players. So at that point, how much of a favor are the bats doing for them? You're making it sound like
What?
these bats.
No,
are,
I'm not
yeah,
making
you
this.
are.
No. Okay,
All these players hit these home runs because they had these bats. No, at the end of the day, Chisholm's a good player.
No,
Austin Wells is a good prospect.
Terrible.
Anthony.
That's a terrible inference. Or
No, it's
whatever you
not.
want to call it. Yeah, it is. That was not my point at all. I never once said it's making these terrible players hit home runs. I never
never said
said
that you said that, but you're saying, all these players use these bats. That's what
You made an inference before because you're
No.
referring to buying talent, and you said you make it sound like it's just making these players like just hit home runs.
Yeah, I'm saying that these bats only do so much. Like it's helping a really really good hitter be a really really great hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're all these bats are just doing no, you're wrong.
What?
What happened?
I don't know. Game Pass.
Okay, nothing. Anyways,
No, it's gonna.
but Nestor Cortez, I mean, he just didn't play well on him. That might be something, he's on the team for a while. They just knew exactly what to do against him.
Was he the one we picked through a trade?
Yeah, we got him in the
What
Devin
the
Williams
heck did we get rid of?
Devin Williams.
Was
You
he
know,
any
the
good?
guy that blew it against the Mets. The guy that you made fun of.
Oh.
Burned his baseball cards in my backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Devin
He
Williams
got
might
into
have
a lot of. He almost screwed it up on opening day against the Brewers. He got in bases loaded, and got.
Did you get traded to the Yankees?
Yeah. He got really lucky, but I
Oh
mean,
yeah, didn't he have bases loaded on him and got out?
Yeah. Anyways, March Madness. I have nothing to say about March Madness besides the
Transfer
fact that it's
portal.
boring.
Transfer portal and NILs ruined it.
Ruining March Madness.
Because you're even seeing it right now. The season isn't even officially over, and you already have a lot of big names.
Scar just transferred. I don't think he played. Ever.
No, he didn't play. He was terrible. Well, not saying whatever. You get my point. But St. John's, he was a Big East Player of the Year. I forget his name. He was number 12. He left. Like, why? Like, if you're not NBA talent, clearly, if you're gonna go into the portal, so why not stay with a promising team with your teammates that you already know? But the answer to that is money, and
Money.
yeah, that's all that is.
Cooper Flagg's good at basketball. We learned that too during March Madness.
Knuppel is really, really good at basketball.
Is it Knuppel or Knipple? Because I always thought it was
It's Knuppel.
but then
I thought it was
heard
Knuppel, but it's Knuppel. It actually is. Because there's a video of him saying it's Knuppel, like the body part, like referring to nipples.
the nipple.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean the only good upset that happened was Arkansas St. John's.
Yeah, that was the only big
And
one.
then
This
St.
is
John's.
this is the first time it's been all 4 1 seeds since like 2008, so 17 years.
Yeah, and Duke's
I
gonna win
think-
it all. They're way too dominant.
I
Florida,
think it's
trash.
if it's I don't know, Duke Auburn could be good because they played each other earlier in the season. I think Auburn won.
Auburn trash.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure they did. And I think Auburn won.
Yeah, Auburn won. They're a 1 seed.
Well, yeah, but they're in different regions. So what do you mean?
I thought you were talking about in March Madness. It was like, yeah, they won.
Not 1975. What? That was so dumb.
I was really, 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 really upset with how the Badgers performed against BYU, and I blame the Wisconsin Badgers bench. That's who I blame. Evan blames John Tanji, which is crazy.
I'm joking. I was never.
No,
serious
I can say
about
I have the receipts.
it. Okay. That's fine.
He goes, John Tanji is the worst basketball player of all time. He sucks. He's horrible. He's the reason why do we have him. And what I have to say to that is he had 37 points.
They beat Auburn. For some reason, I thought they lost.
And
They beat them by 6.
I know that Greg drew something up in the house. You can hear what goes look.
Yeah, but okay, no. I'm not by no means. I'm not disagreeing. Okay, but my point is though, if that was AJ Storr, you would have freaked out if that was AJ Storr.
I don't
in
know,
that
I mean,
position.
I was sad. I would have been sad either way, but the difference is Tanji already had 37 points in that basketball
Storr
game.
easily could have had 20 plus.
But 37.
30s.
And I don't even think that Storr was best player on that team. Or actually, I can't say. He
Yeah.
was one of the best shooters. I think
He was the best scorer. He was
I
the
think
best
Chucky
scorer.
Hepburn was the best player on that team.
No, he was the best scorer.
Yeah, but he should have never left. We would have been better with him, but
I don't know. I
Hey,
feel
go
like
have
they're.
fun
I
riding
feel
the
like.
Kansas bench, AJ Storr. I
Well,
hope you
he's
see this.
he's done after this. I
Yeah.
think he graduated.
You had a chance at the NBA draft, buddy, with the Badgers,
Yeah,
but
he actually
instead
did.
you went and decided to be a bench warmer in
got
Kansas.
A check saying $1 million, and that's literally it.
Yeah. And goodbye. Now, Chucky Hepburn, however, he played even better after leaving.
he
Shout
did
out
play
Chucky
good.
Hepburn. Oh, he was an honorable mention, All-American. But if there's any other things that I could go back to on why the Badgers might have lost is they got out-rebounded, which is surprising.
Well, BYU, or you're talking March Madness.
Yeah.
BYU just played that good.
They did.
It really all. It's like
It
the
was
BYU and Alabama game. Like BYU by no means played a bad game. Like they still played really good. Like pretty much how they played against the Badgers. It's the fact that Alabama shot 50% from 3 and put up 113 points.
Mhm.
That's why they lost. There's really nothing you could just do. That's when you just tip your cap and
Arkansas blew it
move
against
on.
Texas Tech, I'm pretty sure. Pretty bad.
yeah,
We watched that game,
16 or 17 points, something
Yeah.
like that, and then Calipari choked out. I'd like to see Calipari go down.
But it was 10 seed. That was the only team. I
Yeah,
got nobody to root for now
but
because
if
they're all
it
1
was-
seeds.
But I mean, yeah, but like But okay, yeah, it was an upset, but then Texas Tech coming back just made that game so much better. Cause like at that point, no games were like Duke was destroying Arizona. I know it was a little closer, but at the time,
If it was Cinderella stories, March Madness would be fun.
yeah.
But there's not.
Last year was, yeah, last year was UConn, Miami.
Goki.
Was UConn, Miami, San Diego State, and FAU. That's March.
That's
And like it's not even like the games weren't good. Like the national championship game was whatever, cause I mean UConn they had really good teams this last 2 years, but like the FAU and San Diego State had to hit a game winning last second shot. The Miami UConn game wasn't anything close, but I mean it was still good. It's not like it was blowouts to where it was boring.
There was an MLB player actually yesterday that got banned for 80 games for using steroids. Fun fact. Jurickson Profar is his name. He's a switch hitter. He's on the Braves.
So half the season,
actually-
whoop-de-doo, he's gonna have 80 other games.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be eligible for anything now.
Yeah, well, would he be, like, considered to be
He's an
eligible?
all-star.
Oh, he is. Yeah, whatever, he'll get him next year.
But yeah, he got caught with some type of drug.
Is it
that's
like a Bobby Portis type deal, or?
I don't know. Like he got caught with something it was literally like its goal was to conceal steroids in the body. So
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
after a steroid usage cycle. So shout out Jurickson Profar. You
I don't know
dirty
if you
man.
need to shout him out, but,
yeah,
yeah.
but you can't do that. It's not cool. Ruining sports just like these torpedo bats.
Well, Barry Bonds didn't. He was a Hall.
Oh, I don't think I ever sent you this video.
About Barry Bonds?
No, it's Mark McGuire actually. What's that? The Brewers on it. Oh, Prince Fielder's son's on the Brewers. That's cool.
He's a bust. I'm just kidding.
Prince Fielder's a goat. Here it is.
Oh, yeah, you sent me this. Yeah.
Only a Vortex power bat is air pressurized for home run power.
Yeah, you showed me
Those
that.
are the Yankees bats in a nutshell. I know that Brewers pitcher Trevor McGill doesn't like the bats. He's a good pitcher. I don't even think he's pitched yet
Well, I
this year.
think any pitcher doesn't like these.
Well, he said it was Bush League. And he's like, it's probably the Yankees, so the league will let it slide. Like he was throwing shade out there.
Yeah.
Trevor McGill's good though. He hasn't pitched yet this year because we haven't been in a close game, but he's good. Brewers, and I think right now, I mean, this is my optimism again. Right now, the Brewers bullpen is just mutilated, or the Brewers rotation is mutilated just through injury. Like we don't have Aaron Ashby.
How do
don't
you have injury? Like,
spring training?
oh,
preseason.
they got hurt in spring training.
Brandon Woodruff has been hurt for
They
2
got-
years. Tobias
Well,
Myers,
okay.
I was listening to the game, and he injured.
Okay, wait. To the Woodruff. How valuable
What?
is Woodruff?
He was he was at one point, I would say, just as good as Corbin Burns. But he hasn't played in 2 years.
Yes, so that's kind of like a Packers with Jair Alexander type deal. Hey, if you aren't gonna play with us, how about we get rid of him?
No, it's not like he's choosing not to play. He just hasn't been able to.
Oh, well,
Like,
yeah,
literally
I
hasn't
guess
been
it
able
makes
to.
sense. But yeah.
Tobias Myers injured his hand. I was listening to the game. I was actually so distraught when that happened.
In
'cause
spring training?
he was our best pitcher last year, I would say.
In
He
spring
was really
training?
good. Yeah, he did something to his hand when he was throwing.
How the heck?
He'll be back soon though. Woodruff will be back next month. And I think he'll come
What's
back.
wrong with
by
him?
whenever.
Tommy John?
No, well, it was he had Tommy John, and then he was back for 2-3 weeks, and then tore his UCL or something like that. I don't remember. Aaron Savali, who played the third game against the Yankees, he actually pitched pretty deep. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. He just got injured. And Abner Uribe is still suspended for 4 games. from his suspension last year. He got suspended and then got injured.
For roids or what?
No, he went on like a 2-week tear where he just wanted to fight everybody.
Oh. Well, that could be steroids.
Maybe. But so, and like, Freddie Peralta pitched well against Yankees game 1 of the season. Who pitched game 2? I don't even remember. Nestor Cortez got shelled. And then we had Savali got shelled and / injured. So I mean, we had two of our like everyday guys didn't do well. But yesterday started a guy who's never played before. Today we're starting a guy who's never played for the Brewers before. And tomorrow, it should be
What
should
time
have
do they play today?
Freddie Peralta 6:40. But tomorrow they play at noon, so we can watch the game during school tomorrow.
I don't know if I want to watch the Brewers series. I'm
Well,
gonna be honest with you.
I want to watch the Brewers, so I'm gonna watch them in here maybe. Right here on the big screen. Maybe we can do a Brewers watch party for the podcast. Just kidding, not happening.
No.
But yeah. Anyways, we don't really have a whole lot going on here. We graduate soon, so this is probably we're getting down there on the Fly High podcast
Like
episodes. We
3
appreciate it. Yeah,
3 more.
3 or 2 more. It's been a great ride. We'll talk more on that. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching the Fly High podcast. Caw-caw!